Okay, today we're going to be working on adding fractions that are both positive and negative, but in order to do that we have to understand, one, the different parts of a fraction, and two, how to input that in our calculator. So when you have a big number in front of a fraction, this is called a whole number. The top number is called the numerator. And the bottom number is called the denominator. Sorry, went out of the box. Okay, when you're adding fractions using your calculator looks like this. This button right here is the button you're going to use when you have fractions with a whole number. Okay? So we're going to do the first one together. Okay, with my calculator, I'm going to press this button right here. See how it pops up 3 little squares? I'm going to use that to put in the first one. So my first number is going to be a 1. And then I have to press the arrow over button, 6, down arrow button, 7. And then I have to press over arrow to get off of that fraction. And I'm going to press plus. Then I have to press it again, this fraction with the whole unit number. So the whole number is 2, the top number is 3, the denominator is 3, the numerator is 4. Get off the fraction, and then I can press enter. So this answer is 4 and 17/28. You now need to pause the video and complete the practice of 2 through 10. When you get that finished, raise your hand and either Mrs. Hayes or myself will come check you off. Okay, good job finishing the practice. Now we're going to add fractions. We're going to use this button right here when we're inputting fractions with no whole number. It should be pretty simple because I had to do the more difficult thing first. So on our practice, we're going to press this button with the N over D. See if the light will help. Maybe. N over D. So I'm going to push this button. And this one just comes up with 2 boxes. So the top number is going to be 4. The bottom number is going to be 3. You're going to click over and then press plus. Then the fraction button, 2 over 3 equals the whole number 2. You now need to pause the video and finish 2 through 10 on the next page. Okay, great job. We're now going to add some negative numbers to our fractions, so this is going to take a lot of thinking and a lot of practice with your calculator. So when using the negative button with fractions, make sure that the negative sign is not on the actual fraction. Meaning, I will show you. So we're going to do number 1 together. So clear? So my first one is a whole number with a fraction, so I have to use this button first. We're going to input 1 over arrow, 3 over 4, minus, now I have to do my parentheses. I have to put the negative first, negative down here, sorry, and then I'm going to press the fraction button. So then it would be 2, down arrow 3, get off of the fraction using the over arrow, and then press parentheses, enter. So for this one, my answer is 2 and 5/12. Okay, here's a quick hint. Sometimes there will be an arrow down on the thing. When you get that arrow, you need to find this button over here that says with an arrow simp. That means your fraction needs to be simplified. You just keep pressing it and enter until the arrow is completely gone. If you have any questions, raise your hand and Mrs. Hayes or I will be able to come around and help you. When you have finished this, please raise your hand and we will check it off. Once you have everything complete and completely correct, you can do Prodigy for the remainder of the class period.